closer at, you can always click on items recently on air. But one thing you're going to want to look closer at are these facial radiance pads. I love. So here's the deal. Facial radiance pads, they are gentle. You can use them daily. Some of you can use them twice a day. But they have glycolic and lactic acid. Effective, they exfoliate, they tone, they brighten, they prep the skin for makeup, and any little molecules of makeup that might be left behind, they're gonna help clean the skin too and just give you that freshness and that radiance. What I love best, this great little pad, it's compostable.
Yes.
So you're not wasting a pad every single day. So smart. It's compostable, worry-free. A689065 is gonna be your item number. You are getting a duo. So that's a 4-month supply. That's usually 2 months in each. That cost would normally be $76. So you're at $44.98. So honestly, it's just about $4 more than you'd spend on one. You double your full amount. So it could be you and your daughter, or you could get a great supply for yourself. So why are pads like this so important?
Oh, I love this. First of all, it's super convenient. So you know right away watching, you're like, oh, okay, I'll use that. They did the work for me. But we took the guesswork out of exfoliation. So these are pre-soaked peel pads. There's two things going on here. We have hydration and exfoliation. So we start with glycerin and hyaluronic acid. We know that when our skin is hydrated, it's going to reduce the look and help with those fine lines and wrinkles. And then we sweep away those dead skin cells with glycolic and lactic acids to help skin glow. This is going to help with the rough texture of skin. It's going to help with pores. And this is something you can swipe on skin from forehead to décolleté.
Oh, definitely décolleté.
Yes.
So the glycolic and the lactic acid, that's like a big part of the story because that's where we get the brightening.
Yep.
I also find if you do wear makeup or sunscreen, as we all should wear sunscreen. You don't all have to wear makeup.
Yes.
But sometimes stuff gets stuck in there.
Yes.
Right? And I feel like this helps kind of get everything out.
Yes,
For lack of a technical word.
Yes.
Especially if you get congested skin.
Exactly. A lot of people love this. They call this like their second cleanse.
Yes.
Because after you cleanse your skin, you're going to swipe this on, and just as you're seeing here, it's a soft, pillowy pad. You're swiping this on to help sweep away those dead skin cells. Because you know, the older we get, our dead skin cells don't just fall off our face like they used
like to linger.
They like to linger.
It's like
they
the
hang
unwelcome
on.
house guest.
Yes, exactly.
A Minnesotan goodbye. They just like, come on, it's time to go.
These pads are going to help with that. They're sweeping just like you would sweep before you mop the floor.
Oh, sure.
You're going to swipe these on, and then you may even feel that your moisturizer, you feel like it applies more evenly. Your makeup, so makeup artists are obsessed with facial radiance pads because they know no matter who sits in their chair, they know these are suitable for sensitive skin. They know they can swipe this on their client and their makeup is going to apply.
Yeah, because you don't know what cleanser they used or how well they cleanse their face or what they've been doing. Like, did they put a little makeup on and not tell you because they didn't want to walk around with no makeup?
Right?
Okay.
And this really is just going to prep that skin.
I wanted to, as you were seeing Amy apply, Wendy's going to apply too. There's no stinging, there's no redness. You know, when we call it like a peel in a pad, don't let that frighten you.
Yes.
You're going to get a 4-month supply. You can decide whether one time a day or twice a day is right for you, but these are awesome. And of all the ones on the market, I love that First Aid Beauty was really thoughtful about making the pad compostable too. So it's not something like you're throwing away every single day that you have to worry about, and it's clean beauty. You know, if you've ever used the ones that kind of sting a little, it's like, ooh, is that okay? Should I be using that? $44.98. So you get two, it ends up being about $22 for each. So it is that micro mini facial every single time you swipe.
Exactly. And I love to use this. There are so many places to use it. My hands feel amazing.
Yes.
You can use this behind the ear.
Oh.
Any places that you may be neglecting.
Yeah,
like we said, down the neck, on the chest. This is really just going to help your skin have that brightness to it. It's going to help, like I said, that hydration may help with fine lines and wrinkles,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just revealing that more glowing skin that may be hidden beneath our dead skin cells and prepping for flawless makeup
I
application.
would also say too, I have little angry skin. My mom has angry skin on her cheeks, that red skin.
Yes.
So I try not to use a physical exfoliator on my cheeks.
Exactly.
So this is a really nice, because it's more of like, when we say a chemical, it's because of the glycolic and the lactic acid that's helping with that cell turnover, kind of shake up the dead skin that's sitting on the, when you were talking about different places to use, I couldn't help but also think about the back of the arms.
Back of the arms, cuticles. I keep this by, so when I do my makeup, I'll first swipe these on, then put on my moisturizer. Then I'll keep this handy for like anytime, first of all, just to reuse, like wipe my fingers
use it all.
after touch up, on the elbows, on the cuticles. And I was squeezing
Speaking
this
of
to
use
show.
it all, like,
Look at, these are drenched. These pads are drenched with the formula. So even when you get down to the bottom pad, it is soaked. So you can really use this for like 5 whole minutes. Sometimes I'll even place a pad and let it sit there anywhere I have extra texture. So it's almost like a mini sheet mask too.
next time you see me, I'm gonna be
covered in it. Absolutely. Absolutely.
These are really great tips, but I could see why. Makeup artists love them. I could see why, you know, TikTok beauty lovers love these.
Yes.
So you're doing it though with clean beauty. Let this be a part of your skincare routine. Gone are the days that we're using those very stringent toners.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, do you remember those?
And we're like,
So
oh,
was
good.
it like a bright blue something?
Right, and your skin would feel tight after, and they're like, it means it's working. And you're like, I don't think so.
Right, the beauty myths that we were told. Okay, but this is First Aid Beauty. Erin, how many were spoken for? Sorry, we were giggling too much on set. 200 now spoken for. You're getting a great 4-month supply. A689065 is your item number for those. These are great. Hey, I do want to remind you, so we don't have